So I was kind of asked, whatever, to make a tomb video on like how to correctly do a tomb. There are a few videos out. I haven't really seen that many of them. Either way, I'm gonna make this video to show you how to properly do a tomb and not get anybody killed, not get yourself killed, not fuck it up. Yeah, and how to stay alive is the big thing. I do have an electric pet, and that's just because it's what I have. Obviously, not having electric pipe would be better for tombs, but just try not to fuck it up. So start on him. I don't recommend you spell bomb. That was a bad spell bomb because it hit the other guys, but what did it do? 90 damage probably. That's all cool. But yeah, typically don't spell bomb. Keep your pet away if you have an electric pet. Just circle around. Pretty, pretty damn easy right here. I'm actually getting a pretty good rotation since Nut's in the middle. Geb's so typically always ahead. All right, changing phases. Throws out armor breaks, the blast shots. Those are stun shots. These armor breaks will fly and come back in. They boomerang. Don't get caught in the center of them because it does shotgun for like a lot. Trying to be more careful here because this server's been really laggy. I'm on US Midwest 2 and just having tons of issues. Those shots, those are stuns. They don't really do any damage. Maybe like 7, 16, whatever. Now he's moving again. See, he's armor broken because it's just the phase he does. It's a thing. It's typically where you want to do your damage, but I was not at a good spot to do it, so there he goes again. Don't hit Geb like I did. Don't hit Geb like I did. Alright, he's switching again. Um, I will say one thing right now, so while he's just running around in circles, never stand behind these pillars. Because he could be like right here. You'll walk out, and he like fucking shotguns you because you're a dumbass sitting behind a pillar. Like, you can use the pillars when he's raging, but other than that, like, come on. And you can dance around the pillars with the bosses, because many times, like, I've danced around the pillar with Tomb or with Nut or something, but it's just incredibly dangerous, especially with Nut because she's super fast. Um, but Bess, it's easy to do it with Bess, to be honest. But if you're not a knight, then it can be kind of freaky. Because I mean, if he armor breaks you and he hits you with his with all those stuns, like it does do quite a bit of damage. All right, here we go. Armor broken. And this does take quite a while solo. Like, I could be doing it way better and faster, but I'm not focusing too hard. See, that's what I'm talking about, the lag. That was actually fucking terrifying. Now we're shooting out quite a bit more armor breaks. There's fucking artifacts. They hit for 50, I think that's what it was. Um, the artifacts will weaken, and normally they hit for 7, but if your armor broken, they hit for more, obviously. It's just kind of how it works. He is getting close to rage, close-ish, like probably a few thousand more health. Okay. Just circle with him, circle with him. Circle, circle, circle. Run away, because you're slow. Don't get hit by the het. I hit Nut, that's fine. If you hit Nut, just avoid the weaken she throws. This would be a lot easier if I wasn't on Wizard. Like, most of my clean tombs, just not on Wizards. Wizards are not the clean tomb class. They're fine to do, but just, you have a higher chance of fucking up because your shots, they fly out, and there's not much you can do when they're already in the air. Like, there's nothing you can do besides paralyze the boss, I guess, but don't do that. If you paralyze them, they will switch sometimes, not all the time, but most of the time. They will switch the way they're moving, which is a pain in the ass because they're crossing over bosses more. Uh, if they wake up somehow, then it's really dangerous because then they're going to be Like if you paralyze the other guy and he walks around and he wakes up, it could be really dangerous because then he'll like walk over you or something when you're circling, and they shotgun you, and then you die. All right, he's getting ready to rage. There's nothing to fear with this guy's rage. I mean, it's pretty simple. If he's stuck in the middle like that, which is like constant, you just kind of run up to a pillar. I know I said stay away from him, but pull him down. All right, thanks. Thanks, Bess. Avoid those. They don't do any damage, by the way, in case you're wondering. The weekend shots. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. It's okay to shotgun because he's not really moving. Or shotgun, fuck. Spell bomb because he's not really moving. So you can hit it way easier. Makes it simple. These big pillars are okay to dance around, like perfectly fine because they're way bigger. Alright, sweet. That's a good spell bomb. Another one. Alright, another one. He has the most health out of all of them. He has quite a bit more than the rest. Alright, he's dead. Life pot, kill the arts, pick up your loot. I forgot to drink these. You can drink those if you want. You get them from the Sarks. Alright, awesome. Weekend. You can clear the arts, which I'm going to. Actually, I may not clear his. Kind of like his, just so you don't hit him by accident. Actually, I'm going to push her so I don't have to deal with the weekends again. Alright, dope. Now, Nut has way less health than the rest. Actually, I'm not sure how much less she has than Geb, but she has quite a bit less than Bess. She does not have as much def. She shoots out these shots. There's slows, there's quiets, weakens. Well, actually, I don't think there's weakens. There's blinds. I know that. I think that's the purple. Those blue shots she's shooting out right now, they're paralyzed shots. The black ones she's shooting out are armor breaks. Soon she's going to start shooting out really big arrows. Those right there. Those paralyze. She's not exactly dangerous right now. But she can be if you get paralyzed or something and she sits on you and your armor broken and shoots out those rings. Uh, in While Nut's alive, Geb will shoot out 5 black shots that do a ton of damage because it's just part of just how it works. Avoid those. Don't sit on don't sit on Geb. I think he does it every time she changes phases. Like, no, I was wrong. Okay, don't listen to me. These are her arts. They don't do much damage, but they slow. They're really freaking annoying, man. Some go around Bess or Geb. Some go around her. And if you're unlucky, kind of like this, she's gonna be circling in a. Okay, never mind. She changed. She was in a really small circle, but it's good now. Typically, you don't want to chase her like that because you're gonna get hit by a paralyzed shot. Those are one of the times it's okay to use the pillar because the artifacts are way less dangerous, hers at least, and they're easy to to dodge. Once again, not very smart to rotate like that, but there's not much I can do because she's fast. Now, okay, since I'm a wizard, I'm gonna do it this way. But her rage is very fast. Sorry, I forgot to mention. When she gets close to raging, she starts shooting out 2 black shots and 2 arrows. You need to be very careful when pushing her. And since I'm not a knight, I'm not gonna get up in her face and be a dumbass. Knights can kind of just face tank her and stun her and kill her, but wizards cannot. She's very fast. She armor breaks a lot, paralyzes a lot, and then she'll fucking pop you like instantly. So be careful. Her arts are very annoying, so it's easy to die to her because she gets sure because you're slowed like constantly. I honestly hate her fucking rage, but I gotta do it to do the next guy's rage. Okay. Alright, there she goes. She'll say this cannot be, she'll not succeed. That's how you know she's in rage phase. Bess will say something like that too. It's not that, I forgot what it was to be honest. Alright, there she goes. She'll jump away if you're too far or whatever. Alright. It's actually going really well. I'm gonna... Alright, she's dead. I don't know what killed her, but she's dead. So life pot. Grab your loots. I don't know where he's at. Oh, okay. Thought I was lagging for a second. Clear the arts off before you do this. It's just smarter. Alright, good to go. Avoid the weakens. They all do that. He throws up bombs. These armor pierce for 30 damage. Those bombs do a good bit. I don't think they're as much as a Medusa bomb. Yeah, they're not. But he is the most dangerous out of all of them. Those scarabs, they paralyze, just like they do. They're all over the dungeon. Those green shots, they slow, kind of like nut. Um, the black shots, they do a ton of damage. See, a ton of fucking damage. That's why he's the most dangerous, because he's very fast. He shoots a lot. He shoots a lot, way more than the rest, and he throws out scarabs, which is fucking great. It's actually very easy to do this on a archer, because just melt the scarabs. But to be honest, you want the scarabs on most things. But there's not much to him. I really don't think, because you just kind of avoid him. Those those bulwark looking fast fireball things, like they're so easy to avoid. They do some damage, but it's not that bad. You just kind of avoid them. Even on melee, they're really easy to avoid. Okay, now here is arts. The most dangerous arts, honestly, the things that kill you the most, I'd say, if you're doing a tomb by yourself or with a guild, kill the arts. Don't be an asshole. You can drag the arts off to a pillar on the side or something, but that just makes you a fucking asshole because they can pop a wizard so fast, or any rogue class. They can just kill him so fast. So be a doll and kill him, please. Alright, fuck that. See, it's super easy to get paralyzed because the sand slows you, and you can't be perfect all the time. In fact, I've not been perfect at all on this tomb. I really didn't even expect to make this video. I just had the opportunity. So, yeah. If I was making the video with like if I was, prepared to do it, I'd be on a rogue. It's super easy to do solo teams on rogues, like incredibly easy, because well, they're invisible and stuff. Now I'm gonna push him into rage phase from a distance, just so he doesn't jump on me. But he jumps like whenever he gets pushed, and it's very dangerous. Where's he at? That was bad. I didn't want to shoot just in case he did jump, and I was slowed. All right, there he goes. He's raging now. He's gonna throw out scarabs and arts. And he won't move from where he's at unless you get close. And if you get close enough, and let's say there's someone else in here, let's say there's a rogue doing it, right? Stay away, like stay at least this far away, because if you get too close to him, he'll jump and then he'll sit on the rogue and kill the rogue, even if he's invisible. So don't do that for your fellow rogues. But this is a really easy part. You just, sit back and spell bomb if you're a wizard. Even if you're an archer, you just sit back and quiver if you feel like it. It's really easy for assassin. They can just poison. It's harder on melees. It's a lot harder in melees if you don't have a G realm, because, like I said, once you get too close to him, he'll jump. So melees typically have to like get him to a wall or something. So he'll jump forward at you instead of backwards, because then you can like shield him or something. But other than that, yeah, there's not much to really be afraid of in the tomb. Just do a couple of them, get used to it. Don't get paralyzed. Don't be a dumbass like I was earlier in the sand. Alright, I guess I'll just spellbomb the artifacts. Alright, he's dead. Told you what the artifacts do. Like it's not that hard to stay alive in these. Got an egg. Look at that.